Oh, the only reason that people even remember Marathon in the first place is because of those Mandalore gaming reviews that everybody watched. Nobody actually played it. Who fucking cares that that's how people know about Marathon? Those reviews were legitimately huge, and if that's how people know about the thing, apparently Bungie knew that because they then renamed the shooter to Marathon. So let's talk about Marathon. Now, if you're not aware, even though I feel like literally everybody's aware at this point, Marathon was a beloved first-person shooter series made by Bungie before Halo. Halo was supposed to be a sequel to it, then they decided not to do that. Then Microsoft bought Halo, so they really couldn't do that anyway. But they've always had, like, you know, they have always had the ability to make a new Marathon game. And they decided for whatever reason to take an extraction shooter like Escape from Tarkov, one of those ones where it's essentially Fortnite with a persistent inventory, and slap the Marathon name on it for reasons. I don't know why. People were praising the art style, and that was really the only thing people seemed to be praising about it. And yeah, it turns out all that shit was jacked. It was taken from Anti-Real.
Made a lot of cool shit.
I've seen these before. I see a lot of stuff referencing it too. That Syndicate FPS that they made that everyone forgets about. I had a lot of this stuff in here. Cyberpunk 2077 obviously cribbed a lot of stuff from this art style, and I think arguably didn't understand it, but, you know, that's Cyberpunk for you.
I will say, no matter what you think about how, as a live service, Destiny 2 is a fucking failure, its art direction is impeccable. They had the talent and the money to do it, and they just chose to steal for why?
Yeah, and I can see getting inspired by something, and legally, you can get inspiration and even hew extremely close to a piece of art, and it'll still, whatever you make is still your own. But what you can't do is just jack pieces of the art altogether, as you can see has been done here, and in some places extremely badly.
It is very funny to see art theft where the artist has put like a watermark or like their signature and hidden it. And so they can like very easily, verifiably prove that this thing is stolen because my signature is hidden right there. Or, in this case, someone put Lost on a wall.
Anti-Real Daily Series.
Are
you kidding me?
Okay, either the photocopier had a stroke, or they got Grok to do this.
Like, I think the idea was that this is supposed to look like worn text, and you could make the argument, and Bungie has, that, you know, these were dev assets, they weren't supposed to be released. A mean contractor did this of their own volition, and it had nothing to do with us. But even so, you think that you would cover your tracks better? The only thing that I can think is, and this is a bit of tinfoil hat brain, given the fact that Bungie has been caught doing this at least 3 times before. Whoever was told, hey, steal this artwork, left this in as breadcrumbs, and whoever told them to do that wasn't paying attention enough to notice it. Like, maybe that's what happened here, or it's just incredibly incompetent.
It sucks that a lot of artists are getting ripped off. If you're in tune with the art community or you browse it, we're all fucking depressed. We're upset at this tech hell that we live in because all of our shit's being stolen by the least creative people on this planet. It's the plagiarism machine.
Yeah, this is real goddamn nasty, and I think the funniest one of these is, of course, Loss was in some of the stolen assets.
I gotta say, as far as modern art, I think Lost is maybe one of the most influential pieces of art ever. Lost changed the internet. It did.
In the same way that The Room changed movies. What's your take on the whole can an art style itself be yanked? Because for me, I understand legally, like outside of the obvious infringing here, I understand that legally, you know, it's not actionable if you bite someone's entire style. But I still think that, I guess morally, it's fucked up, or ethically, it's fucked up. You shouldn't do that. Just pay the goddamn artist. How the fuck much could it cost?
I mean, Bungie is notoriously bad with their money. They're kind of always dangling by a thread if they're going to shut down or not. Because They're kind of relying on Destiny as a free-to-play, like, live service game, but they make baffling decisions that no one likes. I own a copy of Destiny 2 that has a couple DLCs. I can't fucking play it! That content does not exist anymore. Those places that you used to be able to play at, they do not exist in the game anymore. My character's in the void.
It's like Disney vaulting a thing. It's vaulted, and that means that we didn't steal it from you. It's just vaulted. Yeah, that was the biggest amount of bullshit I've ever heard. How the hell they got away with doing that and didn't have their entire community, like, riot was beyond me. And funnily enough, in another lawsuit that they're currently undergoing, they had to bring content that they had vaulted in as evidence to prove that they didn't steal parts of it. And they weren't able to because it's been vaulted and they can't run it anymore, apparently, I guess. They don't have anything that can run that stuff. So they had to rely on YouTubers' summary videos. And I think the judge said that those weren't admissible because they were asking for proof from you, specifically.
It's kind of looking like there's some crime in there, and you kind of hit the crime away and go, I can't access that. It's gone forever. It's locked away, and that's a legal defense, I guess.
Yeah, here's a YouTuber summary which doesn't have all the content in it. That'll work, right?
Look, as much as I love My Name is Biff, he makes good videos, you can't bring that to court, dog. Like, the judge will shoot you. Fundamentally, the people or the collective that makes that piece of art, the next thing they make, you can never make. You can copy it as much as you want, but you will always be copying. It's perfectly normal to take pieces of art, take elements from it that you like. You still gotta do something new with it.
Yeah, we're all biting from the guy who invented the line, and he's probably biting from the guy who invented the point.
I was gonna say, like, we're kind of clipping the style of fucking caveman drawings. They can draw better buffalo than I can. I'm a little fucking mad. They don't know about perspective. Fuck you.
And while I'm at it, I also need to tee off on a very stupid comment that I saw on Reddit where someone was like, oh, the only reason that people even remember Marathon in the first place is because of those Mandalore gaming reviews that everybody watched. Nobody actually played it, which, first of all, they released Marathon 2 on the 360 and I was a Halo freak. I played that shit. Are you fucking kidding me? Secondly, I played the Aleph 1 ports before Mandalore gaming was even a thing. Thirdly, who fucking cares that that's how people know about Marathon? Those reviews were legitimately huge, and if that's how people know about the thing, apparently Bungie knew that, because they then renamed the shooter to Marathon. And the thing that is cool about Marathon, because let's face it, those games just kind of play like shooters of their time with additional Mac shonkiness on top of it, but the thing that was cool about Marathon, especially the later ones, was its lore, the story, the art direction, and like the things that they were doing with characterization and like the AI and all the implications behind that. The things that came across very well in those Mandalore gaming reviews. So I don't think that you can say that that is an invalid way to approach this, because honestly what people are looking for, knowing that stuff out of this game, is a single-player FPS, and the gameplay that's in their brain that it would have is from a little game called Halo. A game that people definitely played, dumbass.
Yeah, I gotta say, man, I've never heard of Halo, never played it. me and you never got drunk and won that Halo tournament.
We never made someone extremely angry.
I started doing sing-songs. I don't get drunk often. I got really drunk. And you know what? I'm still the GOAT, okay?
Just looking at this thing, I don't think it looks too great.
It looks like a fucking Lyra clone NFT game.
It really does just kind of look like they took the anti-real art and duct taped it on top of their models.
And it's so disappointing because like I said, Destiny 2 has some fan-fucking-tastic art direction. It has great lore. I'll say this, I'll go to bat for Destiny. Even though I can't play it. Those sons of bitches. Wait, that's just a security helmet from Halo.
Well, the security helmet from Halo was the guy from Marathon.
Yeah, well, you know what? No one's ever heard of Marathon. That guy's right. No one's ever heard of it. Marathon, I'm not into competitive racing. I don't like to go out and run, so who really cares?
Marathon's that some kind of racing game? This does look cool, though. I like this.
Yeah, it looks cool. I'm sorry, Cyberpunk did a lot of that shape language.
Yeah, here, like, the thing is, like, it looks derivative because the art style they were cribbing off of, everyone else already cribbed off of, which is a risk when you steal things. There goes my mouse. What happened?
Professional podcast.
Professional podcast.
Put the camera in your mouth. Oh yeah, since Frank's dead, I'm going to be running the podcast solo. I like big blocky helmets like that. The shape language kind of turns me on a little bit, and I'm not afraid to admit that. I want to fuck that helmet.